Luke 16, I'm watching my time, so I'm going to go real quick. I'm not even going to talk about the story of Lazarus and the rich man. I'm sure you guys know it. But let's jump right to verse 23. The rich guy living in such gross neglect of the law, in rejecting any kind of help of the poor, this guy's lost. So in hell, he lifts up his eyes. Well, let's hold up right for a second. That means in hell this guy has eyes. But remember, the rich man just died, so he's lying in the floor of his house. But now in hell, he lifts up his eyes. So that means that his spirit has eyes. But we know if we went and looked at his body on the floor in his house, that he would have natural eyes. So that means our natural bodies have eyes, obviously, but our spirits, if I was to step out of myself right now and you could see me, you would see the spirit me that looked just like me. I mean, you wouldn't have glasses, and of course I'd probably have a full head of hair, but you would see the exact me right next to my body, because my spiritual eyes fit exactly into my natural eyes. My spiritual ears fit into my natural ears. So we can go a little bit further. Verse 23, Luke 16, being in torments, that suggests emotions. So that means this guy's spirit has emotions. But again, we know emotions naturally are chemicals in the brain. And that guy is lying. Remember, the rich man fell dead, or wherever he fell dead. He died. He's in his house, say, on the floor. But here his spirit is being tormented. It has emotions, which means he has a spiritual soul. And that fits inside perfectly into his natural soul. Again, if you and I as born again people, if we died right now, we would go to heaven, but we would have emotions in heaven. And we have those same emotions in us now in our born again spirits. Now, there is a big difference on whether you know how to walk a kind of walk by faith where the peace that is resident in your spiritual soul is coming out and taking dominion over your natural soul. There's so many Christians who live a life of depression and turmoil. It's not because that exists in their spirit. Their spirit has peace and joy and life and love and all those fruits of the Spirit. You read in Galatians 5. But if they don't know how to walk that out by faith, then all that depression and confusion and fear and anxiety in the natural soul, that's what's dominating and that's what they're feeling. But if you begin to win that battle by faith, you can live a life of life and peace and joy to where you feel it.